Hello, welcome to No Inches DIY. Today we're reviewing the Cheetah 16-inch cut lawnmower, 127cc motor, $199 from. Okay, abomination. That should say 400 millimeters. Let's get it out of the box, see what we're dealing with. I actually got it out of the box earlier, but I had a shirt on that made me look fat, so we'll refilm it. Okay, so we've got a spark plug spanner, a clip, a catcher. We've got our handlebars. And here we have the mower unit. So let's put this together. Handlebars, they just go on, nylock nut on the outside. Now this one has this little hook on here. I thought it was for the throttle cable, but apparently it's for this cable. Why you'd want to leave that cable out, I'm not sure, but we'll find out together in due course. One supposes the next thing is to put some oil in it and some petrol. Now I did peruse the instructions. They said to put about half a litre, I believe. It says leave it a few minutes. As you add it, just let it sink into all the intricacies of the motor. I believe I've got enough oil in there. I'll just double check. A little bit more. I'll go another 50 mil. That's just about spot on for half a litre. Alright, I think I've got the perfect amount in there. Alright, I'll add some petroleum distillate. Alright, it's just gone 9 o'clock, and in Australia you're allowed to mow on Sunday after 9. Any other day after 7. So what I'm going to do is give it a go, see if I can start her up. Give it a couple of pumps on the fuel primer. It appeared to work. Corner gets a lot of extra water, overflow tank off the concrete. I'm going to have to mow this with it pointing up. I think I might have touched something there. Let's have a look. As you can imagine with this wet grass, it's really sticky. That's why I don't want to use the catcher at this stage. And this grass hasn't got horrible seeds of weeds in it, so that's why I'm using no catcher. Towards the back of the backyard where it's a lot drier and the grass isn't as thick, I will have a go at using the catcher. First time I've really done a lot of mowing in Perth. These massive gumnuts. I've got this tree here, produces them by the 1,000, and I've just centered one right up on my blade here and unbalanced the blade. How I'm going to get that out, I'm not entirely sure. Had a fair go at slicing it in half, and then it got caught on there. So I think I won't let my grass get this long again now I've got a lawnmower, because I think patrolling for these massive gumnuts is going to be a big job in the future. But the good news is they do burn very well in the barbecue. Alright, this was the point where we learnt the limitations of a $200 lawnmower. I hit another gumnut and it really hit it hard, and it actually bent the shaft in the motor. And when I re-fired it up again, we had an imbalanced motor, which still kept running, but it just sounded terrible. Alright, so there's a lot of lawn here to cut. Some of it was quite unruly, over 400 mils tall. I had to keep just going back and forth, start high, come back, go again, just to get it down. I have diagnosed that this thing does not like hitting big gum nuts. I think it's maybe knocked the engine a little bit out of balance, but it has kept going. So for $200, if you had a small yard and you didn't have many big sticks or gum nuts to hit, this would probably be a good enough machine. My thinking is, if it lasts for a year and I get 4 mows, that's cheaper and more exercise than 4 mows from a lawnmower man. So the verdict is probably better for a small garden.